So, let's have it. What, where, when, and how?
We've got the counterfeit transfer papers and orders for Williams Federal Pen.
Luke did them?
Yeah, and he forged a letter from the AG's office requesting a transfer.
Where's this letter now?
On its way here. Your people are on the lookout just in case it raises any questions.
Now, Luke Spencer said the fact that this damn plastic surgeon ratted to Donnelly about the planned breakdown may help us with this. It makes the AG's request for transfer seem legit.
Exactly. I'm telling you, Luke's doing a great job.
When I want to know what you think about Luke Spencer, I'll ask you. And I'm not interested in fan club crap. So, do me a favor. Stick to what I need to know.
Okay, so everything's set, including new ID for you. Luke has a safe place for you to hang out until we get you out of the country.
When is that going to be?
A day, maybe 48 hours after the break.
Sounds good. When's it going down?
We pick you up next Saturday at 6 o'clock. We'll have your transfer papers, and we'll be cleared as federal marshals.
You've got the IDs.
Yeah.
Then?
Then we're out. We get you down the road, we switch you into a meat van. You're with Luke. I ditch the car and I meet you there.
I'm alone with Luke Spencer?
Yeah.
For how long?
Maybe an hour. Look, the way I see it, if Luke were going to try to pull a fast one, it would happen at the prison. But he's not. He knows his life's on the line here.
Damn right it is. Well, all right. Let's go with it.
Glad you agree.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. I thought you were finished.
One more thing.
What's that?
What happens to Luke Spencer when the job is over? Well, answer me. What's going to happen to Luke Spencer when this job is over?
Meaning?
Meaning, I'm thinking of having you whack Spencer when the deal is done.
Why's that?
I don't like him.
He's done the job he's delivering for you.
So far.
So what's the problem?
Bad blood doesn't just evaporate. Not the kind between Luke and me. If he's alive, he's always going to be trouble. If he's dead, it's over. It's clean.
All Luke wants is safety for his family. He's not going to turn.
You don't know that, and neither do I.
The way I see it, if this break goes down as planned and you get out of here in one piece, you have nothing to worry about, Frank.
Maybe. If there's anything that would stop me from blowing his head off, it's his wife. But on the other hand, she's pretty, she's young. She'll get over it.
Anything you want. You know that.
Do I?
Anything. But the way I feel, we're going to have to think this out carefully.
You do that for me.
I mean, the problem is if we make this thing go down, it's going to have to look like an accident. That's the only way. And Donnelly and the cops will be all over it. It's only going to raise the heat on the search for you. Come on. I mean, Luke is connected. And his wife is in with all the powers that be in Port Charles. She'd never let it go. Never. I think you're just asking for unnecessary grief.
Maybe. Maybe not. I'll think about it. Meantime, you keep both eyes on Spencer.
There you go. Letter to the university asking for your assignment to the Bradley Ward House towards your credit for your MSW.
Thank you, Mary Mae.
Thank you. Stamp, seal, ready to go. But, you know, the only problem with letters is getting them out of the house into the mailbox.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm going to mail it on my way home. I'm very anxious for this to become official so that when I wake up in the morning, I know that I'm supposed to be spending my time here.
I'm looking forward to it, too. Well, down for the count. You know, the only thing about having more than one baby is that they can never all get to sleep at the same time.
Well, they say that you don't really ever get tested as a parent until you have more than one child.
Well, honey, I've been tested.
Yes, up one side and down the other.
Oh, yes.
Where do you get all of these books?
Anywhere we can. Some people contribute, and then I buy some when we have some money. And, I'd go begging for books if I had to. Laura, I really want them to read. I want them to love to read.
I understand. You said your grandmother taught you?
Indeed, she did. My grandfather, Henry, was a minister from Red Hook, and when he died, she came down, lived with us in Norfolk, and, you know, my father was an excellent reader, too.
Your father's family was from New York, then?
Honey, my grandfather, Henry Courtney, was born a slave in the shadow of the Signal Mountains in Tennessee, 2 years before the Emancipation Proclamation.
Really?
Mm-hmm. His mother and his father came up on the Underground Railroad with a baby son, change of clothes, and $1 in cash. And Reverend Beecher found them work, and my great-grandma Mae, she became a cook for an abolitionist family. My great-grandfather Claudius became a groom in a livery stable in Brooklyn Heights on Henry Street. The first house they came to was on Pineapple Street in Brooklyn Heights. And that's where my grandfather Henry grew up. Mm-hmm.
I wish Lucky were here. I would love for him to hear about this stuff.
I would love to tell him this story. All these stories. My grandfather had wonderful stories. And, you know, I think that's important, telling each other stories.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. Common ground. It gets us on common ground. Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Look.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
That's little Bobby.
Oh.
That boy, he's 4 years old. He never got to see anything but the basement of a tenement. And just look at that. He came to us after his mother ended up in the hospital. His father split. He's been with us 2 months. And just look at the beauty that this boy sees.
Sorry.
Oh.
I don't know what's happening to me.
Oh, that's all right. This brings tears to my eyes, too. Just look. Look, this shows you the hope that children have. Look at that.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But I've been awfully emotional lately. I cry if I'm happy or sad. It's very strange. I mean, I haven't felt like this since,
Laura, are you pregnant?